So picture this. It's the year 2037, and you're some little kid rummaging through a garage sale, and you come across this, a 7-inch vinyl record that has no name, only the cities Philadelphia on one side and Tulsa on the other. And so you say to yourself, well, I've seen Fresh Prince, I know what Philly's all about, but what about Tulsa? What's so special about T-Town? Why did Eric Clapton make that song? And so you plop it on down on the record, and you give that baby a spin. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, that right there is 100% genuine Tulsa sound. With that being said, let's talk about Lizard Police from Tulsa, Oklahoma. So, as they just said, these guys are Lizard Police from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And while most bands make cool epic rock songs that are out 4 to 5 minutes long, these guys said, hey, we're gonna do that, but jam-pack it in 1:30 seconds. The band consists of Mitch and Austin on the guitar, and Clay and Nick on the bass and drums, respectively. And as you probably noticed, Clay and Nick look alike, and that's because they're related. They're third cousins twice removed. These guys blast their music, and you're never ready for it. You're never ready for a Lizard Police show, ever. It just doesn't happen. And you can act like it. You can be all hyped up for the show, but once that first song hits you, like... Real talk, they make a hell of a rhythm section. Look, just rocking out, Nick's just on the drums, killing that shit. And he has this giant ass crash right over here that's like a football field wide. And Clay's a thick boy with 2 C's. I'm talking about his bass. And it's like this buttery, thick tone that just thumps. And I'm surprised how much he dances around with it. Like, he's swinging this big-ass bass headstock around. This one time I saw this show, he swings it over Austin's head and misses it by, like, that much. I was like, you're cutting it close, Clay. You're playing a dangerous game. And I figured. And I swear, Austin and Mitch gotta be working at some sort of Chinese restaurant, because their guitar tones is that sweet and sour chicken. You feel? One of the guitars has that cleaner sound to it, while the other one has a little bit of a sour bite. You feel me? That's the analogy, alright? Come on. And it's so good when they're like shredding at the same time, which is all the time. It makes me feel like I'm riding a dragon. And they put on a kick-ass live show too. There's so much energy. Like, people fall and get physically hurt at Lizard Police shows. I was standing in the front at one of their shows. The drums are like right there. I'm in Austin's face right here, and there's people going apeshit back there. So the mosh pit, and of course it comes this way, and boom, oh fuck! I fall on the mic stand and it goes down. I bump Austin a little bit. I'm like, shit, trying to get back up and bring up the mic stand, just trying to help out, you know? He doesn't have time to do that. He's busy doing this. And then after I fix it, I gotta like do this so nobody pushes me back towards the band. It's a rough experience. But it fucking rocks! And what's better than that is that they're all cool guys. You know, being from Tulsa myself, we've played with them like once, I think. But yeah, we'll see them in Tulsa here and there at shows or at bars or whatever. And they're just dope people. Like, they've helped us get some shows and introduced us to new bands, and because of that, you know, we've been able to tour and visit even more new places, and it's just been a wild ride. But Mitch is cool. But he gets like a bit of a special mention because Mitch is a meme. Mitch is a meme. Yeah. So they're super rad and cool, and you should check them out. They got cool stuff like vinyls. These are 7 inches. We got like, where's the big one? Yeah, no, here's the big one. And so, yeah, that's their latest LP, Get Wrecked. And that on the cover is Amelia. She's like in some other local bands like Planet What. But over here she, well, she got fucked up. And check this out. The wax is like colored. You got a purple one. They got like a pink one. Yeah. Also, I didn't notice this at first, but little Mitch right there is giving us the finger. Yeah, thanks, Mitch. Oh yeah, and they abbreviate themselves LZPD. Thought that was pretty clever. They also got cool stickers. They got this one that I put on my uke, and it's like a Final Fantasy type deal. That's dope. Also on this album, there's a kick-ass song called Get Used to Hanging Out. And I like that a lot. Like, I feel like it means, like, you know, as you get older, as an adult, you're like, man, I gotta go to work and do this and do that. I don't have time to, like, have fun with friends. But it's like, nah, man, you gotta have fun with your friends. You gotta get used to hanging out. Like, that's what life's all about. I don't know if that's, like, what they were going for, but that's what I get from it. What if I'm completely wrong? They're like, no, Blake, you're an idiot. It's much deeper than that. So there you have it. We're the top premier acts in Tulsa. And I'm not blowing smoke. They're definitely one of the best bands in Tulsa, and I'm sure everybody can agree with that. And so that's really all I gotta say about that. But I'm gonna leave you with the solo from Swearing in Spanish.